ICT-related matters, one everyone can rely on when it comes to technology.
As a people who are prepared to steer this government forward, like the president has always taught us, there should not be time limits. So I'm happy to be here, to be amongst you, and also to play host to you. And in doing so, I want to warmly welcome all of you here. This is the province where everything that you talk about is found.
Your presence honors us and underscores the importance of today's gathering. Your insight and leadership are invaluable to our collective endeavors in advancing the ICT sector. I also extend a hearty welcome to the ICTAZ President, Mr. Dr. Kansanshi Hotel. Your dedication and vision continue to guide our association toward greater heights. As we gather this morning, let us embrace the spirit of collaboration and open dialogue. Together we can have the opportunity to explore new ideas, address challenges, chart a course for the future of ICT in the northern region and Zambia as a whole.
It is well known that the mining sector is one of Zambia's key economic pillars, and we are starting to see ICT being applied to achieve optimum returns on investment. It is very important for ICT professionals, especially local professionals, to contribute towards innovations being applied in this sector. This is the only way we are going to learn what difficulties and innovations that we go through as a sector. We know that in the 8th National Development Plan, the government has outlined the 4 economic pillars, but we still believe the tech is key in ensuring that we achieve those 4 economic pillars. You agree with me that none of those economic pillars can function without the use of technology?
We have equally worked around the clock to ensure that ICTAZ says that name, and I'm happy to report that your office, that of the Minister of Technology and Science, the Minister of Technology and Science, and indeed the whole government of the Republic of Zambia have given us the much needed support. As the association, we have evolved to focus on value creation and delivery beyond compliance. We have repositioned to be an association that supplements government efforts to develop our country. An association which provides so much value for all our members. So fellow professionals, please be registered so that you don't miss out.
Additional services such as Wi-Fi connection. So we have engineers that go underground and they need to access the mine plans, the diagrams, and with that Wi-Fi connectivity, they can easily access their plans on time. There are situations where the conditions underground change, the plans change, and it's easy to communicate and change the course of the plan of the mine at that particular time if they have access to the systems that they need when they're underground, as opposed to waiting until the end of shift that they go on the surface where there's access to a computer. So we've provided that type of connection. With that, it helps decision making in such a way that you can even access this information on your tablet. You can access it even via Teams. You can have access to those reports real time. You don't need to be stationed in an office for you to have access to this report. So even the teams that go underground, as long as they have access to this reporting tool, they can access it anywhere.
Technology exposure. For me, I always say, you can read a book, but if you are not exposed, if you don't see something, you only know what you know. And this is a big challenge for us. This technology exposures is a big challenge. So only unless we start seeing these technologies somewhere being used somewhere, then we'll actually have a bit of a challenge.
there are a lot of great developments that are happening. And the organization has highly recognized that technology is a key strategic enabler. And as part of that specific recognition, IT is transforming. So we are not IT, we are now called IT and digital. And the goal is to drive the digital transformation agenda. And part of that process is that IT is no longer under finance. We're a full department on its own. What this means is that it's a challenge for us to prove our value in terms of adding a strategic voice to the way the digital transformation agenda is done as part of mining. And therefore, we've transformed the entire department as well. And some of the key things we are doing is that within the new structure for the new department, we are introducing new capabilities, around advanced application management. In terms of IT operations, I think the previous speakers talked to that. Specific to solution architecture as well. How we do solution architecture, cybersecurity, data science, machine learning, AI.
One key thing that we have actually heard, from a number of players in the industry is that they always complain that the gap